Okay, can I start? Good morning, welcome to the Malmo Public Library. We're back after our hiatus in August. My name is Joan, I am your yoga instructor. We're here to do gentle yoga for breathing, stretching, connecting, focusing, relaxing, and you do only what's comfortable for you. This is not a practice where you push into pain. This is about finding a place where you're comfortable within yourself to create space. So sit however is comfortable for you. Relax your shoulders down, lift up through center, and if you can, you close your eyes, keep your head nice and level. Be mindful of where your head is in space. Take your tongue, place it behind the two front teeth so you can relax your jaw. And just take 3 breaths. 3 breaths to allow you to release whatever it is that you were doing before you came and to prepare yourself for your practice. So as you breathe in and you breathe out and you feel the originating spot of the breath, notice if it's high in your head, your throat, top of the chest. And every time you take a breath, try to bring the breath a little lower into the torso. And you're probably more than 3 breaths at this point. So we're going to add to this. So relaxing into the breath. If your eyes are comfortable closed, you keep them closed. Otherwise, your gaze is soft and down. And you inhale for a count of 4. We're going to exhale to a count of 4. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 4, but this time exhale 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 5, but this time we'll exhale 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tuck your chin. And just feel the breath. And see if your breath is just a little longer. On this next inhale, you're going to inhale 6. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your head. So we're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6. Exhale 7. So control the breath and match it to the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 7, same thing. Inhale. See if your chin can come a little lower to the chest. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 8, exhale 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now roll your head just gently side to side and feel your neck and feel your breath. And notice maybe you feel a little calmer. Inhale, lift up gently. Stir the pot and just move around center. So the world is a crazy place and it can make you feel like you're off center. So we want to bring ourselves to a place that regardless of what goes on around us, we're rooted, grounded, balanced, and centered. And then when you come to the back of this rotation, you pause and you go the other way and you take your time. And you feel like you're just moving around gently. Perhaps the sensation is like moving through water. And then when you come back to center your paws, twist to one side, tuck your chin down about 45 degrees, take a breath. And then lift up and twist to the other side, same thing, and just notice how it feels side to side. And opposite side, and ring out something that you're holding through the middle of your body. And one opposite side. And last one. Now, before you go there, inhale, lift up a little taller and turn a little more and look to the right. And take a breath. And then lift and go the other way. Breathe. And then come back to center. One arm down, one arm up, and just a gentle stretch. Start small. And then opposite side. And feel that lifting up out of the side of the ribs. And maybe this time go a little deeper. Only make it what works comfortably for you. And last time, make it as deep a stretch as you would like. And opposite side at your own rate. And both arms up, gentle back bend. If you have a block, you can bring your hands to your block or your hands to the floor, and you're just going to rock it out. Keep your shoulders down and soften. Good. Maybe move it a little more away and rock it out. Remember, you make it the expression that works for you. If it doesn't feel that this is good for you today, you don't go there. And then maybe a little more. And then bring yourself slowly back. Take a breath. Stir the pot. And just do 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause, go the other way. 1, 2, 3. Release your legs if you're sitting cross-legged. If you have 2 blocks, you're going to bring your blocks to the front. You're going to bring your feet to the blocks. If you don't have blocks, you just bring your feet to the floor. You make it a comfortable distance for you. Sit up nice and tall and just rock your legs. Just a little small rocking. And see if you can move into the inside, outside edges of the feet. See if you can make full contact with the bottom of your foot as you roll as best you can. Good, and then pause and take your feet off the blocks. Maybe go a little wider, maybe as wide as your mat. And feel that lifting up and out so that you feel a little more opening through the hip creases. Good. And then just bring your feet, if you have blocks, just let your calf muscles rest. Otherwise, your legs are extended straight out and you point and flex. And just massage out through those calf muscles a little bit. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders down, head is level. And now just rock a little bit side to side. Keep the knees soft. Roll the feet around at the ankle. And reverse. Good, and then just pedal. Give your feet a rest and just rock again gently into the calf muscles before we stand. Good, now we're going to swing our legs, so it doesn't matter which way you go. We're going to come right up onto our hands and knees. Coming into your table, line up your hands with your wrists and shoulders. Tuck your toes, head is an extension of the spine. Inhale, lift up into the belly. Head is level, back is nice and flat as you can make it. And now tucking your toes, just rock back and forth so we can stretch out the fascia at the bottoms of the feet. And so make it what you need. Now, if you have issues with your knees and it's not comfortable for you to be on your knees, you can put a blanket or a towel or another something soft cushioning under your knees. I'm going to sit back into my feet and really stretch through the toes and maybe rock a little here. Stretching out through the bottoms of the feet and the toes, activating the acupressure points that are found in the feet. Good, come back to center, lift your feet, wiggle your toes, pedal your feet. Relax your feet so the tops of your feet, the dorsals are nice and flat and connected, and now rock here back and forth so you get a nice stretch here. And you make it as big or as small as you need it to be. If you want to come all the way back, you can. If your ankles tend to be tight, just be mindful and you breathe. Keep your head an extension of the spine. And when you sit back as much as you can, rock it out here. Feel that stretch through your feet. Good, come to neutral, tuck your toes. We're gonna go right into our cat and dog. So we inhale, start small, lift up. Exhale, release the feet and curl the spine. So we're still warming up the body. So we wanna invite the spine to find space between the vertebrae. Relax the jaw, soften the eyes. Bring the breath up as you lift up. Exhale and release the breath as you tuck up into the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it back. Come to neutral. I'm going to widen my knees as wide as the mat. Tuck my toes. If I have a block, I'm going to bring a block with me. I'm going to prop my arms into a sphinx pose, and I'm going to sit with my head an extension of the spine, and I'm just going to sway a little bit here, just to soften a little more. And then when I feel I'm comfortable, I'm just going to bring my head so I have a lifted child's pose. If I don't have a block, I just take one hand and do one potato, two potato, and just rest my head here. This is so that I have this connection between my head, the crown of my head, my forehead, through the throat, to the heart, to the belly. My arms are in a sphinx pose. My shoulders are back and away from my ears. And I allow my head and my heart to digest the stuff that rolls around in there so I can find a place where I feel more balanced. Now, if you're comfortable, you can roll your head, but you don't have to. Just a little rocking here to release any busyness of the mind, to soften and into the neck. Release any tension, inflammation, congestion in the forehead, and soften the space around the eyes. And then come to neutral. And then if you're ready, you can slide your arms forward. So if you're in a one potato, two potato, or if you're on a block and you want to remove the block, you can bring yourself down to the mat, teepee your fingers, or you keep your head on the block and you just extend your arms and you breathe. Relax your arms into your extended child's pose. And allow this sensation of connecting the back body to the front, connecting your body to the earth and to the air, gathering space, releasing things that take up too much space in your thoughts or your heart or your belly, relaxing through the shoulders, softening through the jaw, allowing your nervous system to take a break. Slide your hands back a little wider now, and you inhale, and when you come up, you're going to tuck back into a curl. When your arms are straight, that's when you lift your head gently, and you begin to do a little gentle wave. So we're rippling up through the spine, feeling the sensation of moving through water. Inhale, lift up with the breath. Exhale and release it back down. Take your time. Let it become a moving, breathing meditation. Inhaling and exhaling. And then when you come back up wherever you are in this thing, rock your shoulders. One shoulder toward the opposite side in a diagonal motion. So one right shoulder to the left hand or wrist and vice versa, and you rock it out. And then come back to neutral, maybe widen it, your position of your hands, shoulders back and down. Turn your head so your ear is toward the mat, and you're gonna just gently come down into a push-up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll the other way. Now, you make it as deep as you want. If you want to keep it high, that's what you do. You don't have to come all the way down to the mat. You want to feel this sensation of getting a different perspective. I look to the right and I look to the left. I'm softening my neck. I'm easing through the shoulders. I'm pushing up with intention, and I'm controlling how I come down. And then when I lift up this time, I pause. Bring your hands back into any position that's comfortable for you, so you don't necessarily have to extend your arms as you come into a variation of a child's pose. So your hands can come underneath your head if you choose. You can come back on a block. You can do one potato, two potato. You can bring your hands to a sphinx pose. You can extend your arms out, and you take a breath. Inhale, slide your hands back to frame the face, tuck your chin, roll it up. And we're gonna transition into standing since we've been on our knees a while. So we come right back into our table, right foot forward, tuck your toes and step into your forward fold and just let it hang right here for a breath. And feel the backs of your legs. So keep the knees soft, feel that stretch through the back of the legs. If you have heart or eye issues, your head is an extension of the spine. If you don't, you can release down. That's great too. Tuck your chin, roll it up. Head comes up last. When you come all the way up, your feet are parallel and you roll it out. Little hula hoop around center. Feel your feet. Notice where your feet are making contact with the mat. And then reverse your circle. Relax your jaw, soften your eyes. Good. Come a little wider on your mat, maybe as wide as your mat. And now the knee's gonna come over the toes, and you're just gonna stretch a little bit here. Keep your posture tall, jaw relaxed. Begin to soften through your knees. Good, we're gonna add the arms. So I'm gonna bring my right arm forward and back. Imagine you're holding a cup of tea, and your tea can't spill or fall or slosh or whatever image works for you. And you roll it side to side. Good, come back to center, bring your hands to the tops of your legs, flatten your back, stretch out hip to shoulder now. Good. If you're comfortable, you can let your arms rest on your legs and rock it here, but you don't have to. Good. Release your hands if you can touch the mat. Great. And then ripple it back up. Bring your arms all the way back up with you. Stretch up, gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop it up, big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more, inhale, lift up. When I lift up, my arms come V, my feet come together. And I want to fill myself up with the things that's going to make me feel nourished. If my arms are here, you're going to soften it. Feel that sensation through your palms, and then think about one thing you want to let go of. So you rotate through the waist, and you float the hands down. And then you inhale, and you gather what you need, and you float. Gather and let go, of what doesn't work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more on each side after this. So we do one more here, and then we'll do one more right and left, or left and right if you're on the opposite side. Take a breath. Lift up and down. Both arms up. Right arm down, left arm over. Move the hip out of the way and feel this moving in the 6 directions of the spine. Take a breath. Now, when your fingertips hit the outside of your legs, see if it's in the same spot, right to left, no judgment. One more. And then we're gonna put it all together. So arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold, bend the knees, scoop up, big breath, big V. Let it go to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left. Both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop it up. Right arm down, left arm over, opposite side. Both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold. And again, inhale, scoop up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, big V. To the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Scoop it up. To the right. Left arm over. Opposite side. Both arms up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Last set. Inhale, lift up. Really fill yourself up with what you need. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Let it go. Gather, let go. Inhale, lift up. Move out of the way. Get some flexibility through the spine. Both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold, and just hang right here. Slide your hands all the way up, come right up to your hips, step a little wide. Move now like into a figure 8 and get your joints really moving. Good. And then reverse when you're ready. Good. Come to center, shake it out. Stand in your Tadasana. Take a breath. Feel this lifting right from the base of the belly straight up. Roll your shoulders. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. One more. In. Out. Opposite way. Roll around. 1. And keep the breath moving. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Roll forward. Let it all hang out. Shake it out, wiggle it out. Slide your hands right up to the tops of the knees, step a little wider, and now rock again and see if you can feel like you have a little more space. One more. Come back to center, roll it up, hands to the hips, big circle, as big as you can make it. And then reverse when you're ready. Good. When you come back to center, arms up, you adjust your stance, heels are in, toes are out. Look at where your arms are, and now bring them so they're out of your peripheral vision, and we're gonna pulse the arms. So tucking here, pelvic girdle back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. 8, 9, 10. We're going to go right into goddess pose. Inhale, lift up, pull down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, playing forward. Ripple up, let your head come up last, arms out to the side. Look to the right and to the left, make sure your arms are in line with your shoulders. We're gonna roll the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, palms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, arms down. Sweep down, inhale up. Clearing heaven and earth. So we move the stuff that makes us feel stuck and we clear the sky that makes our minds, our thoughts cloudy. You can make it as big or as small. If you don't want to go all the way down, you can make it a variation that's comfortable for you. One more up, one more down. When you bring it up, arms out to the side, bring out the washcloth. Relax the shoulders down. Good. One palm up, one down. Good. Tip the star. You can look up toward your fingertips if that's good for your neck. Breathe. One more on each side. One more right, one more left. Arms out. Take a breath, feel where you are. Now, ask yourself, what do I need to gather? So we're gonna gather like we're gonna hug a tree, but we're gonna bring it in. Exhale, open it out. Opposite side. Let it go. And a couple more. One more. Good, release it, now swing. If you need to adjust your feet, you adjust your feet to a distance that's comfortable for you. And feel like your arms are empty coat sleeves. Now we're gonna tap, opening the door of life. Good, swing it so that your thumbs come into your shoulders and make it as big as you want. If you're comfortable and you can turn your head to look behind, that's great. But if it throws off your center of balance, keep your head forward. Breathe, swing it down low again. And bring it so that it's just like a pendulum. Pause into your Tadasana. Notice all sensations. Inhale, lift up. Interlace the last 3 fingers, index fingers point, thumbs cross. We come right up into our temple pose. Tuck the chin, lift up, stretch it up. Exhale, soften, and side to side. Crescent moon. Good. And then when you come back, one more on each side. We're going to step wide again. Make it your gentle fist. We'll go right into chopping wood. So we're going to come down, bend the knees. Inhale. If you don't want to go above, you can stop here. You can come here. You can bring it behind your head. So you make what works for you. In and out. One more. Last one, bring it up, come right back into your temple pose, stretch it up, wiggle it up, release the right arm, and side to side. Good, very nice. Both arms up, gentle back bend. Now we're gonna use this to transition down, so we're gonna bring it all the way down to the mat. Come into any variation of your child's pose that's comfortable for you. And feel what sensations you've activated. Feel the warmth of your body. maybe your heart rate, maybe you feel a little buzz of your nervous system or your nerve endings. Take a breath. Slide your hands back to frame the face. We'll just do a little stretch before we go anywhere. So we're going to walk over to the left and stretch as low as you want to go. Walk to center, stretch it out. Come up a little bit, go to the right, stretch it out. Come back to center. Slide your legs off. Come to one side, stretch your legs nice and long. Give them a break. We're going to bring ourselves all the way down to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest and rock. Take your time. Good. Bring your feet up into your happy baby. Widen as much as you want. Knees are bent, hands are behind the knees, and you rock it out. So you get the benefit of this as an inversion. Feet are flexed, but not overly so. You just want to feel that energy pulsing up through the center of the feet. Good. Bring your legs together, stretch and rock. Good. Bring your feet to the mat, heels are on the mat, toes are off, hands are on the ribs. Come into your windshield wipers. Keep your shoulders on the mat. And as you rock right here back and forth, feel that connection between your hips and shoulders. Good, come back to center. Walk your feet to parallel. Cross your right leg over the left and bring your arms out, letter T. We go right into a variation of our pigeon. And we rock it out. Make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Keep your shoulders down. The minute your shoulders lift, back off. Good, come back to center. Release that leg and switch to the other side and rock it out. And notice, one side may not necessarily feel the same as the other. Keep the breath moving. Good job. Good, now when you come back here, right hand's going to come to the ribs. The elbow's going to stay on the floor. Left hand's going to come to the middle of that left thigh and we're going to pulse it. 1, foot is flexed, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Bring that leg in, give it a hug. Right hand, right rib, left hand caps the knees, little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring that leg all the way up, hold behind the leg, stretch it out, point and flex. 1, 2, 3. See if you can tuck that lumbar spine. 4, 5, 6. Roll around at the ankle. And reverse your circle. Good. Slide that leg nice and long, big stretch. Good. Bring it in, and we switch to the other side. So cross it over. Left hand, left ribs, right hand, right in the middle of that thigh, and we pulse. 1, ankle is off the thigh, foot is gently flexed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Take a breath, hug it in. Stretch it up. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll it around at the ankle. and reverse. Good, big stretch here. Feel that back of the hamstrings, take a breath. Now we're gonna bring this both legs up, hold here, stretch back a little bit, exhale, release. In and out. Knees are not locked. Toes are coming toward the nose. One more. Good. Cross the right foot over the ankle of the left, cap the knees, roll it around. Get a little pelvic tilt here. 4, 5, 6, and reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your legs up into your happy baby. Give them a break. Get the benefit of this as your inversion. Now, if you want more, your option could be to stay right here with your hands behind your knees. You can bring your hands to the outside of your feet. You can bring your hands to the inside of your feet. You can do a yoga toe lock. You can bring your knees as low as you want. You pick what works for you. If something does not work, then you don't pick that. Good. Left foot crosses over the ankle of the right, and we roll it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And bring your legs back up. Start small. Start in a gentle variation first of your happy baby. And then if you want, you can try all, you can pick one, you can stay right where you are. Good. Bring your legs up. Come right into your full body stretch. Take a big breath. Stretch it all out. Take a big yawn. Good. Bring your legs back up. Heels are on the mat. Toes are off. Arms are out. Now, your choice would be to come to arms with your arms out, letter T, palms up, or you can do palms down. Or you can come into cactus arms, and you're going to really expand your windshield wiper and see if you can feel like you have a little more space since we've just opened up the hips. Good. Pause at neutral. Walk your feet to parallel. You want your heels and your knees to be in alignment. You're going to bring your hands so that they're parallel to your torso. If you have a block, you could grab your block and go into a supported bridge pose where you would just put the block right at the base of the tailbone and the sacral spine. Otherwise, you're going to come right up into a bridge, but don't go too high. Just start small. Take a breath. Relax the shoulders down. Take a breath. Inhale if you choose. You can lift your arms and expand your bridge. If your arms don't comfortably reach the floor, then you bend the elbows. And then when you're ready, you bring yourself back to your mat. So we lift the hands, and slowly, when I bring my hands to neutral, I slowly begin to release gently through the spine until the whole spine meets the mat. And I don't move, I just pause here. And I let the spine catch up. Slide your hands underneath your head and then lift up a little bit, and you can rock out that upper body. Give yourself a little more space in the upper vertebra. And then pause, open up your feet and rock. out the lower part of the body. And pause and go into your full body stretch and take a breath. Bring your legs back in. If you choose, you can rock it out gently. Soft little rocking motion here. And notice where your spine is. If you want another elevation and an inversion, you can bring your legs up. You can come back into a happy baby. You can make your legs a big V and rock it out. You can pick what you want. Good. Bring your feet back, arms and legs are up to the sky, and shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Elevate those legs. And go right back into your full body stretch. Now, we're going to quickly be getting ready to come into our meditation. So if there is a specific thing that you feel you need for yourself, if you need to bring your knees in and you need to rock some more, if you need to come into another bridge, if you need to come into a twist, arms out to the side, legs together, and you twist from side to side. If you need a little legs up to the sky. If you need some windshield wipers. You pick what you want, because this is about your practice. If you need a really super long, full body stretch, that's what you go to. And then as we wrap up and we move into our Shavasana, you pick where you want to go. So you want to stay on your back in a traditional Shavasana pose. One heel's in each corner of the mat, the toes are out, the arms are a capital letter A, palms up, shoulders are down, chin is lined up with the sternum, and you rest. You can bring your feet to standing. You can bring your knees together. You can bring your hands to your ribs. You can roll onto your side body if you choose. If you brought a blanket or something to put underneath your head or to put on top of you in case the air conditioner is a little cool in here today, you pick that. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, give yourself a few breaths to settle, to do a little assessment, to ask yourself, how do I feel now? Where am I warmer? What am I paying attention to? So if your brain was really on overdrive, hopefully it feels a little calmer. And as you rest into this space where you are, I want you to think about, what is it you treasure most? What is it that just is something that is so important to you? And it's not necessarily a thing. And in the book, To Bless the Space Between Us, John O'Donohue says, where your treasure is, there is your heart also. And so where do you allow your heart to go? Where do you place the majority of your attention? Are you aware of how much time you spend maybe in negative thoughts, worries, fears, tension, anxiety? And can you shift that? And set an intention where you can bring yourself to a place where you're resting in peace, contentment, courage, patience, opportunity, pure potentiality. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, and you feel the breath moving in and out, and you feel the strength of this space where you're resting, visualizing a place on the earth that you love. And you connect it to the air in the room and the air that you're moving in and out of your body. And you feel the space that you're holding inside your head, in your breath, in your body, around your body, the external part, the internal part, the subtle part. And then you feel the warmth of your body and connect it to the warmth of the sun. And then ask yourself, if you're holding this treasure, can you soften and hold less so you can find the joy in it? Can you bring yourself to a place where you can pause? Truly pause. Slow the busyness of the mind. Connect to the breath. Notice something that you don't pay attention to normally. Feel the vibrations of your body. Focus on something positive and feed it like you would a plant. Nourish it. And clear out those extraneous thoughts in your mind. This is a B-tone bowl. It allows you to clear out thoughts that you don't need to hold anymore. Old thoughts, worrisome thoughts, past thoughts, future thoughts, so you can be right here in this present moment. And then as you rest right here and you feel the bottoms of your feet and how your body is resting on the mat and where your hands rest and they out through the crown of the head, and you feel the sensation of grounding down into balance, contentment, support, shifting your focus, creating a sense of alignment so you can move into creativity. Listen for an inspirational thought or becoming aware of something that you don't normally pay attention to. Placing an attention on something outside of yourself. A beautiful sky, the coolness of the breeze, the call of a bird, the color of the earth. And feel that sensation of being rooted, grounded, balanced, and supported in all things. That comes from an internal connection, not from an external connection. And then whatever that thing is that you treasure and you hold in your heart, this is the heart tone bowl. Let your heart come to balance. Fill it with love, kindness, compassion, contentment, awareness, gratitude, thankfulness, opportunity, possibility. Removing things that create limitations. And treasuring the gift of this day and the gift of you in this day. So as you breathe in and you breathe out, just listen to your inner self. Let the sound of the singing bowls create a relaxation to your parasympathetic nervous system so you're able to rest and digest and process the things that go on in a life. And take 3 long, slow, deep breaths at whatever rate is comfortable for you. And focus on the rise and the fall of the breath. And give yourself a compliment. Today, I am my best self. I feel, and fill in the blank. And what's something that you intuitively, intrinsically know? I know when I take care of myself, I am and I feel, fill in the blank. And today I surround myself with a healing presence of love, kindness, compassion for myself. And today my thoughts are filled with gratitude, kindness, compassion, opportunity, intentions, whatever. And I understand that when I am my whole, W-H-O-L-E, fully present self, I am at home within myself. And ultimately, that is my treasure. So take a nice, big, long, cleansing breath. Go into a full body stretch. Stretch it out from the bottoms of your toes, tips of your fingers, out the crown of your head. Take a big breath, a big sigh, a big yawn. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and maybe roll your head a little bit. And then when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest and rock it out. And then bring your hands and your feet up to the sky and shake it out. And shake and shake and shake, because I need you to be a little more awake before you get in the car. And go into your full body stretch one more time and make it so like you feel like you're just a rubber band. You're just stretching it all out. And then when you're ready, you roll to whatever side, bring your knees into your chest, roll onto a side body position, support your head and neck so you can rest here for a moment. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, give yourself a compliment. And slowly and gently you transition up into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. You've been down a while, so let your head come up last. Take your time. And then just like when you bake a cake, we have all these different ingredients that are separate. But in order for them to become the cake, we have to stir the pot. So we put all the parts of our practice together. And we allow that whole sense of self to connect. And you do as many as you want, and then when you're ready, that's when you change directions, because nothing can knock you down. You create a new path. And then when you come to center and you take a breath, twist to one side, wring it out. Twist to the other side. And one arm down and one arm over, make it as big as a stretch as you want. And opposite side. And bring both arms up and feel like you're a living, breathing triangle. And hands come straight down to center so you feel this sensation of connection. And you sweep out and you gather anything else, because remember, your brain is your electrical current and your heart is your magnet. And your electromagnetic field is going to reach out beyond what you can imagine and bring to you the things you need the most. And as you bring your hands together with this intention that you have everything you need already within you, you bow to yourself and you say, today, I am thankful that I am who I am, because that is enough. Namaste. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Please make sure you drink plenty of water, eat some protein, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming out.